Good day, everyone. This is Jackie Setro. Welcome you to Setro Craft channel, and to you, my favorite subscribers. I want to give you a great shout out. Catch it. Why today? I just checked my channel and I saw that we've clocked 2,000 subscribers. I believe with you we can do more and more, so that I'll be able to upload more educative video to you. I'll be motivated. Yeah. So how do we do that? Just tell a friend, subscribe to Setro Craft channel, or you can also share our free videos on your social media platform, and we're getting there together. To all my online students, you're doing great. You're too much, so you just catch the what do you want to catch? Yes, just catch my shout out to you. Today, what are we going to be doing? A quick one. What are we doing this that I'm wearing? Can you see it? What do you call it? Do you call it a butterfly skirt, or peacock skirt, a high and low skirt, just give me the name, a tail skirt? So that's what we'll be doing, just like a butterfly. And more like what again? So just give it. And you can see it's two in one. You have the pencil part of it, and you also have the butterfly or the peacock itself. It could be a skirt like I'm wearing, and it could also be a dress. So we're doing all of this together, so don't go nowhere. Let's get started. Remember, our slogan is that it's always as easy as A and B and C. Setro Fashion School. So let's get started. Okay, today, as Elia said, for our peacock skirt, I'm going to do it for a 6-year-old girl. I'm using that to actually launch our children's section. So the waist will be 21 inches. The skirt hips will be 27 inches. And I know you know how to get your hips line. For an adult, it's just from your waist point. If the person places the skirt here or on the belly button, anywhere the person places the skirt, that's where you get the waist point. It's very important in fashion. For you to get a real fashionable style, your measurements must be accurate. So if the person places the skirt here, you have to measure this waist. If the person places the skirt here, you have to measure this waist. It all depends on the location the person places her skirt. So, and for you to get the hips line, just place from that skirt waist to the biggest point of the hips. So for our hips line, I'll be using something 6.5. And why do I need that? I need that because of the pencil skirt. You know, there's a pencil skirt inside. So then for the short length, like this I'm wearing, this short length, the shortest length, this length, mine was 10. So for hers, I'll be using 7. Then the new length, this position, I'll be using 14 inches for her. Then the long tail, that's the old length, I'll be using 28 inches. So let's get started. This is my fabric. This is about 3 yards and quarter. 3 yards and quarter. So, and I'll be using it for this. Remember, the skirt is 2-in-1. This, it's a similar skirt. This is for a 2-year. You can see this for a 2-year. It's as easy as A and B. Then you have the pencil skirt inside. It could be a bandless. It could be. It all depends on you. It could be high waist. So I'll be using this more to explain to you. So let's get started. I want to cut the high and low first. Then I'll now cut the pencil skirt. Why am I cutting the high and low first? By the time I cut the high and low, because it's going to take a lot of fabrics, then I can manage the remaining fabric for the pencil skirts. So, but if I just cut the pencil skirts, it's really not. So let's just get started. So what do? This is your fabric this way. You fold into 2. I've told you this is about 3 yards for an adult. But someone like me, this my own skirt will take up to 6 yards. Or there about 5.5 yards or 6 yards. It all depends on the length you want to achieve. So for this, I'm using 3 yards and quarter. So you just fold into 2 this way. Then you fold into 2 again. So that's how many fold right now. You can say it with me. It's 4 fold. To get the radius, you could just use your formula. It's in my circular skirt, but if you don't want to use the formula, just do a slant quickly across that to get our waist divided by 4. Why are we dividing by 4? The fabric is into 4 fold. So you just take your tape rule round, an easy way around,
when you divide 21 by 4, you are going to have 5¼ inch. 5¼ inch. So to quickly get your what is it called, the circumference, the waist of your skirt, you just do a quick glance this way. You just take your tape rule and go around. Yes, one measure will give me 5¼ inch. So you just chalk that place, 5¼ inch. Yeah, 5¼ inch. So you now take that measure. That's your radius. Very easy. That will give us 3¼ with one line. So 3¼ with one line. That's when you divide. Yes, 3¼ with one line. That is what will give us the waistline. So you just chalk it on this side and you go to the other side too and chalk it. Then you chalk it at the center as well. By the time you dot out, by the time you connect your points, it will be giving you 5¼ which is our waist divided by 4 because the fabric is into 4-fold. So 21 inch divided by 4 gave us 5¼ And if you want it to be more gypsy, you could add 2 inches to the waist. But actually for this high and low, I used. Then you get your point. The length of the skirt is actually 28 inches, but my fabric is not enough. It's not allowing me. The longest part of the skirt ought to be 28 inches, but this is not up to 28, so I'll just cut it to 26 inches or thereabouts. That's just the extent of my fabric, so I'm going to manage it to 26 inches. That's the length of the longest part of the tail skirt or peacock skirt. So you just get the 26 inches across board. This way, you get it this way. 26 inches, you mark it. Then you go to the other hair trim also, you mark your 26 inches. Yours could be 40, could be, it just depends on how long. If you want it to be flowing like a tail, it all depends too. You had extra length to it, so it depends, and it's all about the availability of your fabric, mind you. So you come to the center also, you get the 26 inches. Make sure you get the 26 inches across board. Still 26 inches. Just connecting my lines to form the flay or the circle part before I now form the peacock, how it will come out. At your flay this way or your circular skirt this way, what do you now do to arrive at your tail skirt? It's very easy. What you just need to do is to do what? As you can see, this back, it's joined together. This is the back. It has to be joined together. So this is the front panel. These two pieces in front is the front panel. This is the back panel. So we have to sew this straight down. Then after that, we now commence on achieving our peacock, then our straight skirt inside. This is the back panel that you have to sew on 1 inch. Or if you sew on ½ inch, it all depends on what you sew on. So this is actually ½ inch. So you mark it down straight, then sew on that ½ inch before we can continue to achieve our peacock skirt. So, having sewn the back panel, remember these are fabric once more. This is the front panel. This is the front panel, and this is the back panel. So, having sewn your back panel straight this way, so what do you do next? We now want to achieve the peacock. So, what do? You open the fold this way. In opening the fold, you have to determine this point, the midpoint, please. So, could just notch it here. This is the midpoint. Then you could chuck it here. This is the midpoint. That's half that divides the front panel from the back panel. So that divides the skirt into 2 equal halves. So, you achieve this midpoint. You could just reel it out. You now open the old skirt this way. I want to remove my pin. So, I've chopped it from the forefold. Then this is the half. This is the half. This is the midpoint. So you try to root a straight line down this way. With this, your peacock skirt, it's just as easy as A and B and C. Let me explain to you. This is the back panel. This is the back panel that forms this peacock. This back panel, as you're seeing here, this one is for a 2 years girl. Then we now achieve this on this fold. We'll now achieve a coil that gives us the peacock. So I told you we needed what? I told you what measurements we needed. We needed the short length. The short length. And I said I'll be using 7 inches for the short length to form the waterfall. So the short length I'll be using 7 inches. So you come this way, you get your 7 inch. 7 inch this way. So you could make it just 7 inches. It all depends on yourself. Mine only was 10 inches. Then the new location, the new is 14 inches. Remember the new somewhere here. This is 14 inches. So you just form your coil. The way you want the coil, you form it down to this point. It must come down this way. So you form your coil pattern. As you can see this is the coil pattern that will form the waterfall. See, this is how the pattern goes till you get to the midpoint. So you just make sure you join, you connect this point till you come to this point. So let's just try to do that. So this way you're forming the coil. So You just cut out the front panel. It's now remaining the pencil inside. You just affix and hook here this way. You can see the waterfall, and if you want more waterfall effect, you just increase the waist. So it's now remaining the pencil skirt just like this that will be inside. So let's try to achieve the pencil skirt. This is how this goes, just like the one I'm wearing. You have this, the pencil inside, then you have this. So let's just try to achieve the pencil for this, then we're good to go. Before we are through with our high and low peacock skirts, you know there is a pencil skirt inside. So to achieve the pencil skirt, remember our measurement parameters. The skirt waist is 21 inches, the skirt hips is 27 inches, the hips line is 6.5, then the skirt length is 17 inches. So what do we just do? Let me determine my origin. This is my starting point. So from there, I'll measure the skirt waist. This fabric is the front panel. It's divided into two fold. I also have my back panel here, divided into two fold. So the waist will be divided by 4 because 2 plus 2 will give us 4. So that's why we always divide by 4. Then what do? That's 21 divided by 4 will give us 5.25 inch. 5.25 inch. This 5.25. So I'll just be adding 1 inch allowance because to all the measurements, or I could add 1.5 inches. That's where there is space because I'm just managing the fabric. So I told you you have to discover the waistline. For this 6-year-old, the waistline that I've measured from her is 6.5. But for an adult, remember, it's something 8 inches or thereabouts. So this is the hips line. This is the hips line. So on this hips line, determine the hips measurement. The hips is 27 inches. You divide by 4 as well, and that will give us 6.75. That's 7 less quarter inch. And that's this 7 less quarters, this 6.75. So I'll add 1.5 inch. See, I'm really managing. Then the skirt length, we have the skirt length to be what? 17 inches. So she could use 2 inches for turning or thereabout, or I could make it 3. It all depends. So with this, it's just going to have an open slit. Then I'll connect the points, connect the hips line to the waist. Then it all depends on how pants she wants it. It all depends. There's a little girl. If it will really be pants, so you could move in. So, but this is just a little girl. Make sure you get the actual length. See the way you're sewing and the allowance. So with this, a pencil skirt for the peacock skirt is just ready. Then if you want to take your darts for an adult, you could just take the dart. For her, I could just make the dart point 3 inches, but for an adult you could use 4 inches. So I could take the dart on 3 inch or thereabouts, or 2.5 inches. So take it even on 2.5 inch. Taking this dart on 2.5 inch, then vertically I'll extend it to 3 inch this way. So I'm going to take 1/2 inch dart. That means it will be quarter on both sides. Quarter. No, this is just a baby. This is just quarter. And this quarter. Such that when you take both sides, you have 1/2 inch this way. 1/2 inch this way. So it's 1/2 inch dart. So just taking the dart this way for both sides, and you're good to go with your pencil skirt. It's also for an adult. Got to really manage this fabric. So this is your pencil skirt. You just place this front panel. On the back panel, you leave the allowance for your zipper. Then you're good to go. So this way, you should just be managing this remaining allowance for zipper. And I could also take from the inch, but you could use 1 inch for your zip allowance, 2 inches or thereabouts. It all depends on the availability of your fabric. So this for the zip. Remember, I have excess in the front panel already that I could use to join the zip. So with this, you just cut out the back panel. It's as easy as A and B and C. Achieving your peacock, you can see this is already 2-in-1. You're achieving your straight skirts, and then you're achieving the waterfall peacock skirts. So the high and low, because that's how this design is. So you open up the back, because you're going to have fix your zip. So you open up this way. And your pencil skirt is ready. You also achieve your dart same way at the back panel. Let's now see how our skirt comes out.
These are high and low tail or peacock circle skirts, as you can see. So you could just hem it round this way, just this way. Then you have fixed this type of hook. Then you have your what's it called? You have your straight skirt as you have it here, and this forms the butterfly as you can see it. Maybe you call it a peacock or you call it a butterfly or whatever you call it. So this is it. You just achieved it this way. Then you line it properly, And after that, you have your pencil skirt inside. You could even make it two ways. You could just decide to wear the pencil. Okay, if this video has actually been educative to you, please don't forget to subscribe and give me your like. And very soon, something special is coming on this Setro Craft channel. And guess what? Yeah, let me just tell you. Will be what? You'll be meeting the Setros, and it's titled The Funny Side of the Setros. Can you just echo it? The funny side of the Setros. Yes, come and see how funny the Setros could be. So, just do what? Send me your comments on this. I want to have your comments on this, and it's going to be pretty great here on my channel. So, till I see you again, till I come your way next time, I'm in love with you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.